On this week's show, we join Jeff Johnston out camping as he shows us how easy it is to set up and use a portable solar panel system. Later, we catch up with Michelle and Laurie in Arizona as they explain to us about a near disaster they had on their cross-country trip and the lesson they learned. Then, what happens when you take a group of women out of their RV industry jobs and turn them loose with a bunch of tools and a used trailer? Join us as we preview a new series with the gals from RV Women's Alliance on their Drab to Fab remodeling fundraising project. Also, Mark and Dawn Polk from RV Education 101 show us some products to help prep your RV for storage. These stories, plus meet our Care Camp Super Noble raffle winner. Rollin on TV is sponsored by Carefree of Colorado, celebrating over 45 years of RV awning innovation. Closed captioning, where available, is sponsored by Forest River. Begin the journey.
Some people like full hookup campgrounds and all the amenities. We, like a lot of campers, enjoy going dry camping, or as they say, boondocking, which means no hookups. The disadvantage there is sooner or later you run out of electricity. For example, if it's cool enough that you run your furnace all night, your 12-volt battery power supply can be a little bit dodgy. Fortunately, there is a simple solar solution for that. GoPower is a company that offers a number of portable solar panel charging setups for your RV batteries. This one is a 120 watt kit. They have kits all the way up to 200 watts, and they also offer permanent setups for the top of the vehicle. Well, we're going to show you how this 120 watt works, set it up alongside the trailer, and show you what kind of an advantage you can have by using this type of a system. What this means is the solar panels charge your batteries all day long while you're out gallivanting around. You come home at night, back to the trailer or the RV of other kinds, and you've got plenty of battery power for the night, and then it recharges the next day. The GoPower panels and connecting cables come in a sturdy carrying case for safe and convenient storage in your RV. You unfold the panels, and you find all the hookup hardware on the inside. The kit comes complete with a variety of ways to connect to your RV. You can plug in a set of clips, hook them right on the battery. There's again the universal connector, and this is the small plug like you find on the side of an awful lot of RVs that say prep for solar. Another plug, same function, just slightly different plug design. And this wire has a couple of eyelets on the end so you can connect it directly to the battery without having to use clips. So you're pretty much set up no matter which way you want to go. Each side of the panel has these kind of leg kits that can stick out here. So we'll set these up. And approximately here. And we'll haul the whole rig over to the side of the trailer and figure out how we're going to hook these to the batteries. Now, these clip leads are kind of short to reach from the back of the panel under the tongue of the trailer into the batteries. So what we're going to do, the company also provides a 30-foot extension cable, which is an option, in case you also need to move the panel someplace out into the sun. We'll probably be using this. Turns out that our trailer was equipped with the solar charge port, and one of the adapters in the kit just happens to fit. So we plug it in, and that's set. And the nice thing is, because this is portable, you put it in the sun wherever you happen to need it. At the moment, this fits just fine. Brought out the cord that we've already plugged into the coach. Plug it in back, and we are set to go. Now there's a simple setup procedure for the charge controller that we'll go through here. The charge controller can be set up for sealed batteries, AGM or absorbed glass mat, or flooded. These are conventional flooded batteries, so we've set it up for flooded, and it's now showing that we have 4.8 amps of current flowing into the batteries. 5 amps now. Get my shade off the off the surface here. So we're going to set up. We're going to connect our voltmeter to the batteries, and we'll show you what happens when we plug this in. Approximately 12.65. Okay, go ahead and plug it in, Pam. All right, and once the voltage regulator gets kicked in, and we've got 12.7, 1, 2, we show 12.72 volts. It bumped up a little bit, 12.73, and 12.73 volts is what we're showing now. Go ahead and unplug it, Pam. Now it's unplugged, we're back down to 12.67. So we got a little something coming in. As the day wears on, you can re-aim the panels to maintain the optimum charging angle with the sun. So we got power coming into our batteries, courtesy of the sun. The Go Power solar kits like this are available in a variety of sizes. They've all got the built-in power voltage regulator, so it's as easy as it can be. In fact, with all the plugs and connectors, this is almost a foolproof operation. If you like going dry camping and you're tired of running out of power and 12-volt electricity when you need it most, check into this kind of a portable solar system. It may be the solution that lets you enjoy your time out on the campsite a little more relaxed, a little more fun. And for more information about the Go Power equipment, log on to our website at rollinontv.com.
Aquachem toss-ins. So fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com. If you remember a few episodes back, Michelle and Laurie installed a TST tire pressure monitoring system on their new trailer and pickup. The nice thing about this system is it also monitors your tire temperatures. Well, these systems are fantastic and could possibly save you a major headache on the road. But there is something you have to do with this or any safety system you purchase, as Michelle and Laurie explain.
Boy, I'm glad that day's over.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Laurie.
And we have a personal story to tell you in hopes that it may help someone else along the way.
We traveled from Massachusetts to our winter home here in Arizona, about 3,500 miles.
Without a problem.
And we were just saying how fortunate we were when we reached the Arizona area that nothing major had gone wrong.
The last place we stayed was Holbrook, Arizona, which is about 160 miles from our home. And as usual, we woke up in the morning and got everything all situated to leave and got into the truck and turned the TPMS tire pressure monitoring system on. And because it was so cold, it alarmed, which is correct that it does that. And as soon as you start driving, it stops. But we hit the button to turn it off and started driving and forgot to turn it back on.
And in doing so, by the time I guess we were about 3 or 4 miles from home, don't we hear a thump? And we look at each other and realize, uh-oh, I think it's a tire. Michelle.
I saw our back right tire bounce across the road. There's not a feeling like that anywhere.
So we quickly pulled off to the side of the road.
Yeah, and within an hour we had it safely flatbedded to our RV dealer. Again, only about 4 miles away. And in reflecting, we just know how very, very fortunate we were that it happened there.
Could have been on a much busier road, and that tire bouncing across possibly could have caused traffic problems or hit a car.
The road we took was called Fane Road. It's a road that goes around the town of Prescott Valley. Limited traffic, good breakdown lane. The alternative would have been to go down 69, which is a 4-lane traffic road, and takes us to our dealer, who we contemplated going to empty out the black tank. So we really seriously considered going that way.
Right. On this particular road, it was only about 40 to 45 mile an hour speed limit. So that's another thing in our favor. We weren't going terribly fast. And there was enough room on the shoulder for us to not only safely pull over a truck and the trailer, but be able to assess what happened.
Tell them what the tire looked like.
The inside of the brake caliper, the inside of the rim, and the rim on the tire itself were all melted. We're not exactly sure what happened
Yet.
but in having the tire monitoring system, it would have alerted us to the temperature, and the alarm would have gone off.
We might have stopped it probably happened quickly. Who knows when it started heating up? Well, we stopped for lunch only 2 hours before that. If that, maybe even less than that.
That's right.
And the tire looked fine. Because you always look at the tires when she gets out and fills the gas. We've been watching the tires.
So,
Also, we're grateful we have 2 axles.
the trailer previous to this one was a single axle.
And lots of single axle trailers out there. Lots and lots and lots of them.
A lot of the smaller ones, yes. And when we had ours, I was always very leery of watching the tire and tightening the lug nuts and checking the pressure, because my fear was, we have, if this blows or goes flat, what kind of stability does it really have? So what we're hoping the message is, first of all, consider a tire pressure monitoring system.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the one we have is from TST, and it works beautifully if you turn it on.
That's the thing. Get one, use it properly, and stay safe.
Michelle,
And Laurie.
safe in Arizona.
We'll deal with whatever it is.
Right, yeah, exactly.
We are so fortunate.
Yes, we are.
From off-the-road adventure camping to luxurious full-time RVing and everything in between, Forest River has the RV to fit your needs, budget, and outdoor lifestyle. To see our full line of trailers and motorhomes, visit forestriverinc.com. Forest River. Begin the journey. At Norcol, we realize that some of your favorite RV destinations are off the grid. And Norcol refrigerators are uniquely designed with that RV experience in mind. We call it Freedom Unplugged. To learn more about our Norcol RV refrigerator line or to find a dealer near you, visit our website at norcol.com. And now, here's a preview of Drab to Fab. It's a project, a fundraiser, and now a fun multi-week series coming up later in January. That's all for a great cause.
Part of RVWA's mission is to have it be an organization where women feel welcome, they have a place to turn. It's a community that when they do start working in this industry, they're automatically, a part of something great and they feel comfortable. So because we're a grassroots organization, we're very young, we're only about 2 years into it, and 2020 came along and we had all these things, all these events planned, and then COVID hit. So we kind of went dormant and we decided, well, what are we gonna do? So one day I woke up and for some strange reason, I decided, hey, I think we can flip an RV and let's call it Drab to Fab. I mean, it literally happened that fast. It's been a whirlwind. So within 6 weeks, we not only had to get an RV, but come up with a marketing plan, come up with, you know, the build schedule and everything else like that. And if anybody's done a reno project, 6 weeks with these are all volunteers working full-time jobs beyond this, it's quite the feat. But we were able to pull it off, and what you see behind us is a half torn apart RV getting ready to be built back up again. At the end of this project, when it's all done, on March 3rd, the RV Hall of Fame has donated space for us to do a big reveal. And we're going to invite all of the workers, all of our sponsors to come and actually see the unveiling of the RV, go in, see it, touch it, feel it, you know, be proud of being a part of this. And then it goes immediately to a raffle. And the proceeds are going to go to the RV Women's Alliance to help us fund some other programs for women in the industry.
To learn more about the RV Women's Alliance, visit www.rvwa.org.
You have RV questions and I have answers, or I know where to find them. Hi, I'm Jeff Johnston. After 30 plus years as a feature and tech writer for major truck and RV magazines, I'm always being asked some interesting and at times fairly unusual RV questions. So join me on Straight Talk with Jeff Johnston on Rollin on TV or on rollinontv.com, our website. No matter the question, you can count on getting a straight, honest answer. It may not be the answer you wanted or expected, or you may find someone that disagrees with it, but it's an honest answer based on my or my other experts' experience. In the meantime, we hope you're having some fun making it through these difficult times. Remember, your RV is your best fun machine option.
Wow, am I glad I used Aquachem. Maybe chili wasn't the best idea.
Aquachem, the most powerful odor control available, and the #1 seller for over 50 years.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. When the time comes to put your RV in short or long-term storage, there are a few products that help make the task easier. Let's take a look. Tire pressure gauge. A good quality RV tire pressure gauge is an essential tool for RV owners. When it comes time to store the RV, inflate the tires to the manufacturer's recommended max cold pressure. Tires in storage can lose 2 to 3 psi per month, so it's important to check and adjust the tire inflation pressure when you take the RV out of storage too. Tire blocking. While we are on the topic of tires, if the RV is stored on the ground or on pavement, put the tires on some type of blocking. The blocking needs to be wider than the footprint of the tire to protect the tires from damage. Tire covers. Another important tire-related product is tire covers. If the RV is stored outside, exposed to the elements, tire covers will protect the tires from the sun and the harmful UV rays. RV cover. If the RV is stored outside, try to avoid parking it under trees or in areas where grass and weeds grow. The sun and other elements can damage your RV. The best investment you can make for an RV stored outside is a quality RV cover. The cover should be made of a breathable material to help promote air circulation and prevent mold and mildew. You can purchase a cover made specifically for the size and type of RV you have. Digital multimeter. Another essential tool for RV owners is a digital multimeter. Like tires, a battery in storage can lose up to 10% of its charge every month. When a battery is in a low state of charge, small crystals start forming on the plates. This is called sulfation, and if it remains in this condition for an extended period of time without recharging, the battery is ruined. Sulfation starts when a battery state of charge drops below 80% or 12.4 volts for a 12-volt battery. To prevent this from happening, you can measure the voltage using a digital voltmeter every month. Measuring the voltage gives you a quick picture of the battery's depth of discharge so you know when the battery needs to be recharged. Set the voltmeter on DC voltage and place the red lead on the positive terminal and the black lead on the negative terminal to read battery voltage. A fully charged 12-volt battery will read 12.7 volts. Any battery at or below 12.5 needs to be recharged immediately. Battery charger, maintainer, and conditioner. Newer RVs come equipped with a 3-stage battery charger. This means the built-in charger will charge the battery without damaging it. If your RV doesn't have a 3-stage battery charger, or if you don't want to constantly worry about the battery when it's in storage, you can purchase some type of battery charger, maintainer, and conditioner. I personally use Battery Minder products, but there are other products available like the battery tender. You simply connect the battery minder to the RV battery and let it do its job. It will charge, maintain, and condition the battery, preventing sulfation, but it will never overcharge the battery. RV roof vent covers. I recommend installing roof vent covers like Max Air vent covers over the existing roof vents on the RV. These vent covers allow you to open the roof vent for ventilation while the RV is in storage without worrying about rain getting inside the RV. If you install 2 vent covers on opposite ends of the RV, it will help promote cross ventilation throughout the RV while it's in storage. Rodent control products. A common problem when the RV is in storage is rodent control. Inspect the underside of the RV thoroughly. Look for anywhere mice or other rodents can get inside. Mice only need a dime-sized hole to get in the RV, so inspect the exterior and interior closely. Seal any openings using silicone or a spray foam product from a home improvement store. There are lots of aftermarket products for controlling rodents like Sniff and Stop or mothballs. But if you live close to where the RV is stored and can check the RV frequently, mouse traps are effective too. Remove all consumables that would attract mice and other rodents, and remove all perishables and anything that can freeze. Defrost the freezer compartment and clean the refrigerator. Leave the refrigerator doors propped open and place some baking soda inside the refrigerator compartment to absorb odors. RV marine antifreeze. The biggest problem during cold weather storage by far is the potential for the RV plumbing system to freeze, expand, and break if the plumbing system is not protected. The best way to protect it is by winterizing the RV plumbing system using an RV marine antifreeze. Winterizing your RV is not a difficult job, and if you want to tackle the job yourself, check out our video and ebook training at rvonlinetraining.com.
We'd like to congratulate Rose Wright from Buchanan, Michigan, the winner of our Care Camp Super Noble Raffle. We'll be doing a story with Rose in the near future and have it for you right here on the show. We hope you enjoyed this week's show. For more information on anything you've seen on the program, along with additional videos, stories, and news, plus some great contests, visit our website at rollinontv.com. And remember, you can also watch Rollin' on TV on Roku, Amazon Fire, Vimeo, and YouTube, as well as on any of our station's streaming media services. For complete coverage information, click on the Where to Watch link on our website. As usual, this has been another fun production.